leather from banana fibers, 28-year-old Indian entrepreneur Jinali Mody honored by the United Nations. Just imagine, if I told you that the same banana we eat every day, and whose stem and stalk farmers usually consider waste, throwing it away in the fields or burning it, actually holds the power to transform one of the world's most polluting industries, would you believe it? If I told you that from this so-called waste stem, one can create a type of leather that looks and feels just like real leather, but without harming a single animal and without damaging the environment, you might think it sounds like science fiction. But this story is not imagination, it's reality. And behind this miracle stands a young Indian woman entrepreneur, only 28 years old, Jinali Mody, who has shown the world what the fashion of the future could look like. Her innovation is not just a fusion of science and entrepreneurship, but also an attempt to create balance between humans and nature. That is why the United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, has honored her with the 2025 Young Champions of the Earth Award. Today, we will dive deep into this very subject. But before that, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so that you get updates of all our latest videos first. So, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. You should know that Jinali Mody's story feels nothing less than an inspiring documentary. From these streets of Mumbai to reaching a prestigious place like Yale University, and then returning to India to find a solution for a global problem, this journey was anything but easy. From childhood, she had a deep interest in science. She believed that science should have a purpose beyond books and laboratory walls, a purpose that could improve human lives and protect the planet. This belief led her to study biochemistry at St. Xavier's College in Mumbai, and later earn a master's degree from the Yale School of Environment. While at Yale, she observed how the entire world was struggling with the environmental burden of the fashion industry. This industry is counted among the top contributors to carbon emissions and water wastage. Millions of animals are killed every year, and the process of making leather releases toxic chemicals that poison rivers and lands. Seeing all this, a question arose in Jinali Mody's mind. Is it possible to change the fashion industry? Could there be a way to create beautiful clothes and luxury products without harming the planet? That very question defined the direction of her life. From here, the idea of Banofi Leather was born. India produces millions of tons of bananas every year, but these stems and stalks of the plants are considered useless. Farmers usually cut them down and either discard them or burn them. This not only results in losses for the farmers, but also increases carbon emissions. Jinali saw a treasure of possibilities in this so-called waste. She began researching how fibers could be extracted from banana stems and then combined with natural binders and starch to create a material that could serve as a complete alternative to leather. The experiment succeeded, and thus Banofi Leather was born, a material that looks, feels, and even smells like animal leather. But unlike traditional leather, it doesn't take the life of any animal, doesn't dump toxic chemicals into rivers, and doesn't waste massive amounts of water and energy. Compared to conventional leather, producing Banofi Leather requires 95% less water, results in up to 90% lower carbon emissions, and generates almost zero toxic waste. This isn't just an alternative, it's a revolution set to transform the fashion industry. Jinali Mody didn't limit this journey to science alone, she connected it to society as well. Today, her company Banofi Biomaterials employs 60% women. These women are not just employees, but partners in change. The company also works with nearly 100 small farmers who grow bananas. The very stems that farmers once considered waste and burned are now becoming a source of additional income. This model is putting money in farmers' pockets, providing women with employment, and protecting the environment at the same time. Today, Banofi Leather is not only gaining attention in India, but is also attracting the interest of global fashion houses. Several international luxury brands have shown interest in adopting it. The reason is clear. Consumers have changed. The new generation still wants fashion, but without guilt. They want to know that the bag or shoes they buy did not involve the killing of an animal or harm to the planet. That's why innovations like Banofi Leather are being embraced worldwide. And Jinali Mody's achievements don't stop there. In 2023, she won the HALT Prize, the world's biggest award for social entrepreneurship, with a prize money of $1 million. She was also honored in India with the Best Sustainable Material of the Year award, received the WEGE prize, and was recognized globally by the World Economic Forum, WEF. MIT's Climate and Energy Prize also supported her work. These are not just awards, but proof that the world is now looking toward ideas that are essential for saving the planet. The United Nations Young Champions of the Earth program was created to promote exactly these kinds of ideas. It honors young people from around the world who have extraordinary solutions for protecting and restoring the environment. Winners not only receive recognition, but also the opportunity to speak on international platforms. When Jinali Mody's name appeared on the 2025 winners list, it wasn't just her personal victory. It was a proud moment for India. It sent out a message that India's youth are not only consumers, but also innovators. But her journey was not without challenges. In the beginning, investors were doubtful. They couldn't imagine that a material made from banana stems could actually be used as leather. Convincing giants of the fashion industry that it was not only sustainable, but also cost-effective was no easy task. Yet Jinali Mody refused to give up. She created samples of a product, showcased them at fashion shows, and backed them with scientific data proving how much environmental damage this innovation could prevent. Slowly but surely, she managed to win people's trust. Today, her company is closely associated with the future of sustainable fashion. Jinali Mody's story also teaches us that innovation often comes from where people least expect it. Banana stems, once dismissed as mere waste, have now become a global solution. And all this became possible because one young woman refused to limit her dreams and had the courage to bring them to life. Her journey is an inspiration for generations to come. It shows us that when science and entrepreneurship are given the right direction, they can not only create profit, but also transform society and the planet. That is why Jinali Mody's story feels like a documentary, covering everything from struggle to success, from experimentation to revolution, and from personal dreams to global impact. At a time when the fashion industry is being questioned for the damage it causes to the earth, entrepreneurs like Jinali Mody are a beacon of hope. She is proving that the fashion of the future will be the one that works in harmony with the planet. And perhaps that is why her journey is not just the story of an entrepreneur, but a definition of what the future itself should be.
Do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.